everybody, Team Bravo 615 here, and today, let's play some more Shadowrun Dragonfall. Forgot what the hell we were playing here for a second. I can breathe! I can breathe. I feel better now. I fought whatever the hell I was kicking, whatever I was fighting over the weekend, and I'm now able to breathe again. So, ergo, my energy level's a little bit higher. Ergo, a little more animated. Ergo, should be a little more fun playing this. Ergo, I shouldn't be breathing so much into the microphone. But we'll see. I am a heavy breathing bastard and all, so my big-ass nostrils that I have. Then I usually have the microphone right up against my face, so we'll see how that goes. But where we last left off, we were about to get our ass handed to us by a drone and a turret. So that is apparently Blitz knew nothing about. So we're about to get ourselves in some shit right here. So let's go. Okay. So my go-to strategy has been as follows. We're gonna go ahead and haste Mr. Team Bravo. I can't see him. Son of a bitch! Okay, so I have to get him in my line of sight first before I can do anything with him. So first, God, even getting there. Ugh. Okay. So what I'm gonna do then, I'm gonna try to stay back, and whatever spirit that is over there, I'm gonna go ahead and call him, if it lets me. I don't even know if it's gonna let me. It should. Not enough AP. I need 2 AP to summon a spirit. That's bullshit. Okay, so then let's take some cover, because I'm gonna need it. Dear God. Okay. Hey, at least I'm gonna lay. What? And apparently there's a thing. There is an enraged troll. This is gonna be a bad time. Okay, so next, there's a panel there. For what it's worth. At least there's some cover next to it. I can do that. Yeah, I guess let's do that. Wouldn't you have done it? Why? Why is that the drone control panel? Oh well. Okay. Alrighty, so, what am I doing? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do some adrenal pumping. Let's pump some adrenals. Some adrenal pumps. Let me get over here at least, so I'm behind some cover. Alright, I'm at least gonna get some cover as well. I'm hoping drones don't have grenades, but I'm sure we'll find out here momentarily. Okay, Iger, on the other hand, she can take back here. I at least want to get in the doorway so I can see what the hell is going on. Alright. And we want to shoot, yeah, the auto turret. Destroy. Ag. Okay, I need a healing. So I still can't get a hasting. I can get a healing, though. Most recent damage, oh yeah, the 24 must be healed. And, I guess I'll throw some knifos at you. No. It's funny that the angry troll, just just is not happy, apparently. Can I summon him? I didn't even mean to do that, but okay. It worked. It did work. I am, like, handsed, so let's ooh, 20. Let's go. My hands on you again. I'll put my hands on you. I never put my hands on you now. I'm not above putting my hands on you, sir. That thing is wounded over there. I'll try it again. Because that's... turret is going to cause a problem. Good. Turret going bye-bye. So now... I think we need to combine our forces against this enraged troll. I don't know how I missed slashing his ass, but apparently I did. One more time. Third time's the charm. And yeah, apparently enraged trolls are very fast. Who knew? Who knew? Well, let me get behind some cover. And I don't want to do that because it might hit adjacent characters, as it says. Let's just hit the troll. That's all? That's it? Ooh, that drone is nasty. Alright, I'm gonna put my hands on you again. I think I'm about to put you down, Mr. Troll. Really? He survived that? Oh no. Okay, so this troll's gotta go. You know what? Hold on. Enough it is. Let's summon our spirit friend. We need another target. I would like to... what do I like to do? Oh, big wave. That would work. Ignores normal armor and targets willpower. Do robots have willpower? I don't think so. Hydro Dagger. Well, I know one of them will kill it, so let me start with this drone. Alright, now you. Oh, now I can no, I can't. I cannot haste you. But I might be able to kill him. No. Alright. Should I? That might be the best way to go. Let me just punch you. Yep, that works too. Now we're all grouped together, and I'm not a fan of that. How about aim shot? Let me just do the aim shot. And of course I missed. Alright, Glory. Let's go disembowel some robotic shit. Immune. Yeah, it won't. He won't, whatchamacallit, bleed out as a robot. Yeah, let me heal him too. Oh no, I did it before I moved. Okay. Alright, then let me just hit it again, I guess. Alrighty. Do I have anything that's gonna actually help me? Well, the fact that we're all attacking this thing, I think is gonna help me. So, there is that. Should I aim shot? I'm gonna aim burst. Fantastic. This thing is just so mean to me. I want to put my hands on you now. I want to kill you on principle. I still can't heal him yet. I got some magic. I'm on a ley line. I can't do any decent magic. I have like no sort of AP. This is bullshit. Let me try to kill him with my guys. Goody. I survived. Yay me. Enraged troll, apparently it's sleeping on a mattress. totally normal. Oh no. Why is there another thing you do? Why? Pick up. Sure. I don't really mess with a lot of the drugs here, so. Blitz. Okay, what's up with this drone? The drone appears to be broken. All it can seem to do is hover in place. We'll take it. Okay. Let it open the safe. Ooh, okay. Nitro, eh? Okay. That's all he had in there? Dreck. Yeah, dude, that's all he had in there. That's amazing. We did all that for 1,400 yen. Well, that sucks. That just sucks so bad. Alright, are we... I guess we'll go all the way down. I don't know of anything else to do. More to inspect. Oh yeah, the scotch watered down. Are you still over here? Grumpy? No? For sure you guys are dead. I don't know why you're back there like nothing happened, but okay. Is that it? Yeah. Return to the Kleitz Bazaar. I searched the room. Okay, so yeah. Leave Das Kesselhaus. Alright, we're out. Hey, thanks for the assist. Can't tell you how happy I am to leave this place behind. Yeah, I'm happy to help. Must have been terrible to be stuck in here. Well, it was no picnic. I'll tell you that much. Say, you wouldn't happen to need a Nova Hot Decker, would you? Because I suddenly find myself unemployed. Let's see, as it happens, we could use a Decker, yes. Excellent, fantastic. I promise you, you won't regret it. Nova Hot or not. Blitz has joined your team. Usually there's like a fanfare song whenever someone joins your team. Ba-da-ba-ba. The Kleitz Bazaar. Your team makes its way back to the nearest U-Bahn station. 20 minutes later, you're on a return trip to the Kleitz Bazaar, leaving the filth of Drogenkip far behind. But the image of Green Winter's twisted corpse continues to linger in your mind. You lift one of the discs that you pulled from Winter's safe to the light. Reflections dance off of its surface. With luck, you'll soon have the answers that you've been looking for. Well, here's hoping. Crew advancement available. As you lead your team through the shadows, your companions will continue to develop and learn new combat skills. Pressing the icon in the lower right-hand corner of the screen will open the crew advancement menu. When this icon is highlighted, one or more of your companions is eligible to learn a new combat skill. At each advancement level, you may choose one or two possible combat skills for each of your runners. Choose wisely. Probably one of those that you can't back out once you've chosen, so... speaking of, let's see. Alright. Level 2 for Iger. Okay, we can either go with Sniper Specialist, which she gains a steady shot. Iger gains a sniper rifle ability that increases accuracy by 35% for one shot. Costs 2 AP and cooldown 3. Or a Shotgun Specialist. Iger gains a shotgun ability that imbalances targets, making them easier to hit on subsequent attacks. Costs 1 AP, cooldown 2. I don't really use her too much as a like a grunt or a tank. I mean, I definitely work the sniper angle, so I think I'm gonna keep that. Who else we got? No, he has no level 2. Glory, Combat Medic. Okay, we can go with Razor Specialist, which we can gain compound attack Glory gains a melee attack. A razor slash followed up by a kick pierces up to 1 armor. May do AP damage, caused 1 AP, cooldown 2. Or Pistol Specialist gains an ability called Firepower Round. Glory gains his pistol ability, Firepower Round, does an additional 2 damage and pierces up to 2 armor. I'm not much on the firearm attacks. I mean, especially with her, I think just with her cyberware abilities, I think I'm going to go with Razor Specialist. I do like that compound attack, so we're going to pick that. Do I do it again? No, I didn't pick it, didn't I? Didn't I pick it? Didn't I pick it? That's been picked. Can I not? Can I not? Well, I picked it, so that's what I'm going with. Let's see. Dietrich. Got level 2 Meltdown, augment spell Electro Core. Dietrich's Electro Core spell now strips 1 armor from the afflicted targets, or Blade Specialist increases skill throwing weapons. Trains further with thrown weapons, increases his accuracy with throwing knives. I mean, I would love for him to be more accurate. I would like for him to get some more spells. I think that might prove a little more useful. I'm going to go with Meltdown. And that is it, because he's not level 3 with me yet. Alright, confirm it. Yeah, let's do it. It's done been did. Alrighty. Better for worse. That's what we did. Cool. Alright. Samuel Beckenbauer. Hello again, Mind Fund. What can I do for you? How is Silk doing? That's right, she did come. Oh, I did send her here, didn't I? Ah, yes, she mentioned that you had sent her. I don't know what you told her, Team Bravo, but whatever you said, it worked. Silk's determination is truly inspiring. A cram habit is a difficult thing to beat, but I don't doubt that she will make it. Awesome. That's cool. I wish I got her stuff for her. I kind of feel bad that I missed out on it just by starting shit in the club, but, you know, what can I say? I make friends everywhere I go. All right. I'd like to talk about your organization. No, yes, of course. Please go on. Are you accepting donations? I mean, I just did rob a save, so yes, Mind Fund. We are now ready to open up to donations once again. Thanks to your kind assistance, the shelter is now fully stocked with blankets and space heaters, and we have enough rice, salt, and barley to last through the winter. But guaranteeing the physical well-being of the Koitz Bazaar's needy is only a part of the equation. We must see to their mental well-being as well. Our next goal is to fully stock the library. With 350 new yen, we could make the purchase. Whatever you could spare would be the most appreciated. You know what? I know I got it, so take it. Samuel's eyes widened. This is incredibly generous. Thank you, Mind Fund. Not a big deal, Sam. Do good with it. Marvelous, truly marvelous. With this contribution, we have reached our second goal. We will put this money to use stocking the library with a full range of literature, philosophy, poetry, and training manuals. Thank you again for your help, Team Bravo. You've made a tremendous difference to this community. I'm happy to help, Sam. Koitz Bazaar needs more people like you, my friend. All right, let's talk about something else. And no questions, I'm just passing by. All right, so what's going on with you, Lane? The old troll putters about, his artificial joints complaining loudly. He seems heavier today than when you first met. He takes your approach as reason to seat himself and rest. I understand they put you in charge of Monica's outfit. Well, let's see. I can tell you, well, looks like we're both carrying heavy burdens. Yeah. Ha! I suppose so. We'll see what gives out first, your will or my plastic knees. You need something from me? Well, how are people handling the loss of Monica? I think most are still in shock, but just you wait. That'll pass. And then the panic sets in. Few folks have any real discipline around here. Monica kept them calm by keeping them safe. Now that she's gone, they're going to start realizing what a heap of misery this blasted city can be. What about you? How are you feeling? Exhausted by the prospect of change. Damn Death State. Really doesn't matter that much to me, but to the rest, it's going to be a different story. Monica kept this place in one piece. She read the flux like a bird reads the wind or a fish reads the current. Without her, there's no telling what's going to happen. Anything else you want to draw about? I'd actually like to hear a little more about you. Let me guess. You want to know how I lost the legs. Well, if I had Biotech 3, those prosthetics are antiques. I wouldn't want to pry. See if you're offering. Might as well hear it from me than one of the addle-brained kids rounding about. Lost the legs during the first Euro War, if you must know, in a bombing. Now you need something else from me? No, didn't mean to bother you. Alright, well, see, if I had Biotech 3, I could have at least deduced the age of the prosthetics. Alright, let me see here. Oh yeah, Simi. What's up, Simi? The girl with the chip in her head stands with her eyes closed, rocking back and forth. She looks so frail that a light breeze might knock her over, but she somehow stays on her feet. Whether by coincidence or some kind preternatural junkie awareness, she opens her eyes when you come near. I know you. I'm Team Bravo. Pleased to meet you, Miss Kim, which leads to Kimmy, which leads to Simi. Simi Kim is what most people call me. They think I don't know why, but I do. Monica explained. Alright, so what have you been up to? The girl absently fingers the chip jack in her temple. I wanted to escape with the children and the captain. We had to get away from the soldiers, out of Austria. But it was wrong, all wrong. I was taking them over the mountains, but it was the wrong way. I know it was. It would have taken us straight into Germany, not Switzerland. We should have taken a train, gone to Italy. There we would have been safe. I didn't want it to end badly, so I turned it off. Zach sold me something new. In it, I feel strong. I have a son, and he's destined to save the world. I have to protect him, because the machines have come back to kill him before he can become a man. I won't let that happen, because in there, I am strong. Though Kim's words are bold, her trembling voice and body betray something aching for a fix. Sounds very T2. And I think the other one was Sound of Music, if I'm not mistaken. I've never seen that all the way through. I've never seen that movie, period. I just know it from hearsay. So I think that's the premise of it, though. How do you feel about Monica's death? Kim hugs her arms close to her body. Sad. She never got to have a family. She'll never get married. Never be a mother. Well, seems she was a mother to the whole Koitsbazaar. Kim nods her head almost dumbly, her eyes unfocused on the ground. Monica said a mother is always a mother. Always. She hugs herself tighter and still stares blankly at the ground. Oh, I think I know what happened with Kimmy. I'll catch up with you another time. Der Weinkeller. Really? That's new. Okay, let me go in. Der Weinkeller, which translates to the wine cellar, if I'm not mistaken. We got someone here. A lucky strike. A young woman stands at the bar, smoking a cigarette. You've seen her face before. Lucky Strike, one of the mercenaries from Monica's files. A plume of blue-gray smoke spills from the corner of her mouth as she turns her attention to you. Hey. The distinctive circuit pattern tattoos that line her face shimmer and pulse with light. You need something? I don't believe we've met. I'm Team Bravo. Yeah, I know who you are. She takes a drag on her cigarette. How you holding up, champ? I heard what happened to your boss. It happens. Running the shadows is a dangerous line of work. She wasn't just my boss, she was a friend. Yeah, that she was. She smirks and lets the smoke escape from the corner of her mouth. Yeah, well, sorry for your loss and all that. A lot of people still torn up about it. So, you need something, or you just going to stand there staring? Why do you bring up Monica? Did you know her? I met her a couple times. Seemed nice enough. She takes another drag on her cigarette. But I mostly knew her by reputation. You can't live in the Gietz without hearing about the Queen of the Kreuzbazar. She pauses, then slowly lets the smoke escape through her nostrils. Can't say that I was a fan. That's your prerogative. But then you didn't really know her. Yeah, I'm not going to go that route, though. You need to really brush up on your social skills, because I have my moments too, so that's your prerogative. But then you didn't really know her. That's true, but I do have eyes, and I can see that what's been happening to Kreuzbazar since she got geeked. Whole place is falling apart, isn't it? And why do you think that is? Well, Monica helped a lot of people. Now that she's gone, she can't anymore. Simple. Well, my guess would be that a variety of factors are to blame, but it sounds like you're going to blame it all on Monica. I could go that route. I kind of want to be a dick to her, because she's kind of being a see you next Tuesday. So, let me see. Yeah, why not? She smirks at you. Oh, touche. Alright, let's assume that there are a bunch of different things going on. That doesn't change the fact that the illustrious Frau Schaefer made herself into a leader here. And guess what? In an anarchist system, there aren't supposed to be any leaders. Lucky Strike taps out her cigarette and leans towards you, a predatory grin on her face. You and your friends, you follow Monica too. Obeyed her orders without question, right? She was a team leader. Of course we listened to her. Well, not without question. There were debates. And that's generally how a team works, yes. Well, every now and again there were debates, so not without question, there were debates. And at the end of those debates, Monica would put her foot down and you wind up doing whatever she said, right? She smirks at you. Don't bother answering. It was a rhetorical question. For such a rabid anarchist, your friend seemed awfully comfortable being in power. Kind of a contradiction in terms, don't you think? Fair point, but you aren't going to change my opinion of Monica. No, I don't, and I don't think that you know a damn thing about who Monica really was. I'm done with this conversation. No, it's a fair point, but you aren't going to change my opinion of Monica. I wasn't trying to. Remarkable thing about living in a free society, we're all allowed to have different opinions. She shrugs. Don't take it personally. I'm sure that you wouldn't like my friends either. One last thing, Team Bravo. I can't stop you from stepping in to fill Schaefer's shoes. You're already doing it, making all the same moves that she did. A word of advice, though. Don't take too much on yourself. Spread the responsibility around. Good of you to care. She turns away. I don't. But in a place like this, stacking too much power on any one person is dangerous. Not just for that person, but for everybody. The last thing we need is for you to eat a bullet and for this whole place to fall apart again. Yeah, she's all kinds of friendly. I bet she's fun at parties, just like me. Ooh, you're a big boy. Alright. I guess this is the kitchen. I guess that's the crapper. Alright, well, Lucky Strike. Nice to meet you and all. Do you have anything else to say? You probably don't. I gotta run, see you around. No, got nothing else to say to you. I got nothing else to say to you. Not you. Okay. Statue. I'm sure nothing else new here. Phone booth? Did I ever get that information you needed? It's an old obsolete phone booth. I guess not. I guess not. That's Kimmy. Alrighty. Hello, Mr. Flash. Alright. Welcome back, my friend. What can old Zach get you? I've got a formula for a combat stim. Can you produce something like that? Oh, that's right. I did get a formula somewhere, didn't I? Oh, you know I'm your man. I can hook you up right now. Alright. Show me what you got. Yeah, there it is. Jazz. Combat stim that adds +2 quickness and +1 AB for 5 rounds. Well, I know you needed it. I couldn't do anything else with it, so there's that. Let's see. What's the deal with the special concoction? He's probably just gonna repeat. Yeah, same crap. What's up with the bandages on your hands? Same thing. So I've heard. You're damn right, chummer. Yeah, looks like the same thing. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Alright. Keep storing that energy. I gotta boost my biotech. Well, I gotta run. Take care, Zach. I gotta up my biotech so I can call him on his bullshit. Triage, Cyber Clinic. Come on. There we go. I'm like, can we go in, please? What do we got here? Dr. Xavier Ezekiel. Oh, wow. What a name. As you approach the elf, you notice that he's in mid-conversation. His lips move rapidly, and his voice comes out in a low, quiet tone. The glossy plastic shell of a high-grade comlink glints on his wrist. Let's see. I mean, I could listen to the conversation a little bit. Doing your best to look uninterested, you lean in slightly and strain your ears. You find that you can make out the doctor's end of the conversation. No. The price I'm going to use is more than fair. Well below market value, in fact. If you can't pay, that's your problem. Yes, I know that the price has gone up. This is a seller's market. Well then, you'll just have to find the money or go without. I'm sorry, but I have to go. I have a patient. He presses a button on his comlink and looks up at you, a $1 million smile on his face. Sorry about the wait, my friend. Welcome to the Triage Cyber Clinic. He extends his hand to you. I'm Dr. Xavier Ezekiel. And your name is? Yeah, I gotta be rude. Look at that. My name is none of your concern. That's just rude. Team Bravo, pleasure. Pleased to meet you. Team Bravo, what can I do for you today? Let's see, a schematic for an auto-injector hyper. I found the schematic. Think you can hook me up with this chrome? Yeah, see what you got with that. Very nice. The design appears to be simple enough. Yes, I should be able to provide you with this. It won't be cheap, though. Alright, so you got medical supplies. Here's where I would get the trauma kits to restore myself to life, and then some med kits. Nothing, though, at the moment. What else you got as far as cyberware? Well, I'm not going to cyberware myself out because from one thing I remember from the pen and paper Shadowrun is that as you upgrade yourself with cyberware, it actually starts to degrade your essence. So basically, it kind of negates the magical flow of your body. You're basically polluting it with external hardware. So the magical ability isn't free to flow in your body. So you tend to lose, your spells tend to lose any sort of it loses potency, strength. You can only learn so much. Your resistance to magic also drops. It's just a bunch of negative factors go hand in hand with it. So I'm gonna avoid this for now. At least I know that there's somewhere I can buy med kits. So let's see what else we got here. I remembered I did find a broken drone. I'm sure someone wants that from me. I'll go to the safe house here in a second. Okay. Malit Holoy. Hallway. Okay, Hallway. Welcome back. What can I do for you? Yeah. I acquired this drone. Can you get it up and running again? Yeah, probably. It might take a bit of doing, though. I love working on these old corp drones. Can't make you any guarantees, but either way, it's on the house. Oh, cool. I'll leave it in your hands. Awesome. I'll start on it right now. See you later. Yeah, no, that's fine. I'll get it from you later. I mean, it's a free drone, so nothing wrong with free. Hey, Kami, what's she doing out here? She tips an invisible hat. Hey there. Remember me from the cafe? Name's Kami. Are you looking for something? Well, who are you? Well, who you are, for one thing. Yeah, I guess I'm kind of looking for... Well, I'm not really looking for her, though. Depends. Is there anything I should be looking for? Oh, whatever. Yeah, for you, for one thing. I'm Altu's ears and hands outside of the cafe. Call me Kami. I wear a couple of hats. A barista, a gopher. Keep my eyes and ears open. Let's just say I get on by trading stories. So I can count on you to hear what's going on? Like I said, only if you got something juicy for me. Or if Altu wants me to tell you something. But that's rare. I may be his ears and hands, but he's got enough of a voice all by himself. And doesn't seem afraid to use it either. Well, I guess I can see what's the story between you and Altu. She grins and winks lasciviously at you. Oh, surely you've guessed. No. No. Really? Isn't he a little old for you? I mean, I'm not one to judge, but whatever. You're not serious. No, you're not serious. She laughs. I can't pull a fast one on you, can I? I was going to say, no. Well, I'll tell you the real story sometime. How about that? Right now, though, I have some errands to run. Come over sometime and we can chat over a hookah or something, yeah? She lazily tips an invisible hat at you before turning her focus to a comm on her wrist. Okay, bye. I was going to say, I'm like, no. Nobody, no. Oh, this kid's still not talking? Okay, fine. Wasn't there a dancer out here? Like a street performer? Where you at? Nah, getting stuck on flower pots. There is a street performer. Yeah, I can tip you. Toss 5D into the bag. There you go. It's funny how they're like basically readily let you lose money so quickly in this game, just with half the stuff going on. No, that's the cut through. I was gonna say, isn't Arms Guy around here somewhere? Not that I'm gonna use him. Do you have any spells, actually? No. Oh, wait a minute. I have karma. Ooh, I have a lot of karma. I should probably do something with this. Okay, so I think I did say I wanted to do biotech just to call a couple people out on their bullshit. But I also want to make sure I'm strong. Let's see. Charisma, don't really need it. Willpower, yes, because that's going to give me some more spells. So let's go with that for now. Let's go up to strength, go up to 6, because I want to get strong. And then we can do more close combat, because I like to punch people in the head. And that should do. Okay. I'm happy with that. Cafe Chizve. Anything new? Oh, there is someone new here. Who are you? Jan Goldschmidt. Jan Goldschmidt. Hello, my friend. The voice that comes from the man in the chair is enormous as its owner, a deep, booming roar, dripping with unrestrained mirth. A fine day for a soy calf, yes? Let's see, yes, it certainly is. Every day is a fine day. From the back of the store, the voice of the shopkeep cuts you off. Don't mind the fool in the chair. He roars like a traumatized walrus, stewing all day in his own sweat. The man behind the cup bar glares at Goldschmidt, his upper lip curled in disgust. I tolerate him only because he takes his soy calf by the bucket. Goldschmidt responds with a raucous belly laugh. Apparently, he finds the shopkeeper's insults to be hilarious. I'll to my friend. You are quick. You are as quick-witted and sharp-tongued as ever. I bow to you. If you wouldn't mind. Once again, the shopkeep cuts in. To bow to me, you would first have to vacate your chair. The shopkeep claps his hands together, clasping them in front of his chest. I shall summon a team of determined young men and an ox to assist with the task. With luck, you'll be on your feet by nightfall. Holy shit. Goldschmidt smiles up at you, his small eyes glittering. Enough of this senseless bickering. You have approached me for a reason, yes? Tell me, what can Jan Goldschmidt do for you? Something bad is going to happen if he doesn't stop interrupting me. No, I would not. Why do you put up with those insults? Don't you have any pride? I'm just curious. I put up with them because they amuse me. The fact that they amuse me infuriates my dear friend Altu, who in turn hurls more insults. Goldschmidt raises his soy calf cup in salute, and thus the cycle continues. Is it 2 years now that I've been your customer? Yes, Altu? 2 years of soy calf and strained patience, yes. And I remain happy, and Altu makes money, an ideal business relationship. That all sounds perfectly healthy. Take care, Jan. Goldschmidt gives you a deep nod, his jowls quivering. Until the next time, my friend. All right. Altu, that was kind of dicky, I'm just saying. The Turk leans into you, keeps his voice low. I have information regarding that matter people were looking into, if in the one involving the surveillance device on my data tab. Altu, I've been waiting for my coffee for nearly an hour already. Are you growing the beans out back? The coffee vendor shouts, can't you see that I'm speaking to an honored guest, you tower of quivering corpulence? His voice lowers again. Now then, as I was saying, we were fortunate that you happened upon that surveillance tap when you did. The people on the other end were planning a very bad thing, to be sure. Very bad thing? Quite bad, yes. Monica Schaefer was an important member of this community. More than most were aware of. This Kietz was under her protection. You know how it is in the Flux Effectum. The governance of a place like this is tenuous at best. You never know who's going to be in charge from one day to the next. But Monica was a stabilizing force, and not just because she was dangerous. She was smart and funny and wise, and she had a way with people. They wanted to support her, to follow her, because they loved her. When she was killed, it left an opening for others. It would have meant bloodshed and pain if this council had been allowed to continue their plan, but they did not. We saw to it, you and I. Okay. Do I want to ask what happened to them? What happened to them? They have been reasoned with. Let us simply say the matter is settled and leave it at that. The Kreutz Bazaar will maintain its stability and a while longer thanks to us. All right. Now that what can I do for you? Defend them. Would you like some coffee, perhaps? Just killing time. I'll be going now. Because you're not going to let me buy more coffee, which is bullshit. I want more Turkish coffee. Okay. So, there is a weapons seller out here somewhere. Over the rainbow here in the Kreutz Bazaar. Now that I actually know how to say it correctly, I'm taken to saying it as many times as humanly possible. The Kreutz Bazaar. Ah, there he is. Weapon seller dude. Gunnery, that's what it was. I couldn't remember his name. Welcome back. You need some weapons? Some ammunition, perhaps? Okay, I have cash and I need weapons. Show me the goods. Oh, let's see what you got about your inventory, yeah. We have weapons from all across Europe. Ares, Zeska, Fichetti, you name it. It can be found on the continent. It can be acquired by Metbach Arms. What do we got as far as the outfits? Oh, I already have that. So that's a no. And I don't really need any guns from you. How about a katana blade? I don't really need it. I think I'm good with just the just my hand to hand, my fisticuffs. Throw some fists around. Catch these hands, son. These things ain't marshmallows. And look, I got another one. I got 2 of them. All right, the music has seemed to have behaved itself now. Blitz looks up at your approach. The table beside him is littered with cigarette butts, and a data jack cable dangles from a portable terminal set up by his side. Excuse me. Hey, Chief, you need something? Just checking in. You doing all right? His smile widens. Great, Chief. I'm doing just great. It's really nice to be able to wind down and relax for a change. No more worrying about this ganger or that ganger sneaking behind me and slipping a knife between my ribs. He slaps the table with a grin. It's a good change, Chief, I gotta say. Let's see. No one's ever really safe. Not when gangs are involved. Don't let your guard down. Glad to hear it. We're happy to have you on the team. I am kind of happy to have him on the team. It's nice to have a dicker. Of course you are. He gestured at himself with a flourish. What's not to be happy about? Okay. Alright, any thoughts about the last run that you'd like to share? Well, Chief, I wasn't around for most of it, but you got me out of the hotel, and for that, you have my eternal thanks. So I thought he would have something to say, at least. Oh, and then, yeah, okay, I guess the music didn't behave itself. It's still muddling together. Okay. Blitz glances wistfully back at the terminal on the table, then turns back with a sigh of resignation. I suppose. But try to keep it short, okay, Chief? I've got things to do. Alright, how long were you drug and keep? I ended up there after the anarchist revolution of 39. I was just a kid back then, too young to realize how good I was, how much money I could have made working the shadows. He shakes his head, a wistful expression on his face. And so, being young and dumb, I fell in with the gang crowd, and that was that. You were a member of a drug gang. Why should I trust you? I suppose it can wait. I'll let you get back to it. No, I'd actually kind of like to know. I mean, you were a member of a drug gang. Why should I trust you? Why wouldn't you, Chief? I mean, just look at me. He does his best to give you a winning smile. I'm a trustworthy guy. All right. Prove it. Tell me about the gang you ran with. Well, I don't know all that much, Chief. I wasn't a member of the gang leadership or anything. I'm not really sure why you care either. Consider it a test. I need to know where your loyalties lie. He rolls his eyes. If that's what it'll take for you to trust me, fine. Anything for you, Chief. Well, where to begin? When I first arrived at Dragonfall, I spent some time taking in the lay of the land. The small Schweizherzen were still a pretty small gang, strictly street level, but I could see they were going places. I did a little pro bono decking for their leader, a fat little dwarf named Dieter. Soon enough, I was part of the family. For a drug gang, the Schweizherzen were decent enough folks. I made a lot of money with them, helped them take in the hotel in the first place. We had a lot of good years there. Then Dieter was killed in a firefight. Our happy little family fell apart. Alright, was that when the hotel got attacked? Blitz takes a deep breath, shifts his weight from one foot to another. Not exactly. Oh. The Schweizherzen maintained their hold of Dragonfall, but the change of leadership was bad news for me. After Dieter kicked the bucket, his second in command took over. She was a real piece of work. Called herself Leonie Luster. She had a vicious streak a mile long, and she was none too fond of me. Can't imagine why not. Yeah, I guess I can imagine why not. I know, what's not to like? Maybe she felt threatened by my friendship with Dieter back before he ate the bullet. Or maybe she was just jealous of my rugged good looks. Who the hell knows? The point is, she went after me. Vigorously. Within 24 hours of Dieter's death, I had a price on my head, and then the hotel got taken over. So, that's what you need to know about the Schweizherzen. They were a great gang, a powerful gang. I helped to make them that way. Then they managed to turn over, and everything went to hell. And then they had a management turnover, and everything went to hell. Blitz rocks back on his feet, his hands in his pockets. That's it. End of story. Anything else you want to talk about? Wait a second. That isn't it. There are some pretty big holes in that story. Come on, Chief. This is all ancient history. Wouldn't you rather talk about the future? The runs we're going to go on? All the money we're going to make? Blitz, tell me what happened between Luster and putting the price in your head and the hotel getting attacked. All right, Chief, fine. If that's what it'll take to make you happy. So I was in a bind, right? The members of the Schweizerzen who were loyal to Luster were all out for my blood, and none of the others were going to stick their necks out for me. The advantage of being a ganger is protection in numbers. When those numbers turn against you, you got to get creative if you want to stay alive. So what did you do? Blitz taps the plastic of his data jack. What I had to. Luster had declared war on me, so I retaliated, and I won. All without ever firing a shot. That's not an answer. Blitz sighs. You wouldn't be satisfied until I spell it out, will you? Okay, fine. I hacked into Luster's computer and sent all of her information to a rival organization. Remember Frank from the hotel? He was my liaison. Oh, he called them in. They hit the Schweizerzen and they hit him hard. Then they took the hotel. And then they took me. I'll admit that the plan backfired a little. Let's see. You served you right for ratting out your own gang. You're a traitor, Blitz. You did what you had to do. In your place, I'd probably have done the same. Yeah, because, I mean, you figure they turned on him. I wouldn't necessarily have called him a traitor. Blitz lets out a sigh of relief. Thanks, Chief. I knew you'd understand. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to get back to what I was doing. He gives you a lazy salute. We'll talk later, I'm sure. And Chief, I'm glad to be a member of the team. Alright. Let's just not piss you off, huh? I guess. You know, I mean, if they turned on him, you can't really blame him for going back, so... You look down to see a pair of bright eyes set to a scruffy face looking back up at you. Dante, Monica's old dog. Looking down into his huge brown eyes, you see intelligence and sadness. On some instinctive level, he must know that his master's gone. Dante lets out a small whine and rubs it against your leg. Pet him. Always pet him. Always pet the doggo. Always. Dietrich. Hey, boss. Dietrich gives you a slight nod. What can I do for you? Alright, any thoughts about the last run you'd like to share? Well, we found Winters. That's something, I guess. This whole thing has me feeling uneasy, boss, but at least we have a direction to look in. Alright, how are you holding up? You seem to take Monica's death harder than the others did. Dietrich shakes his head, a wistful expression on his face. Nah, no harder. But I am less buttoned up than the others are. Iger will never let herself show any weakness, and Glory, well, she's too full of chrome to feel much of anything. He shrugs. Me? I don't give a damn. I spent too much of my life putting on a show for others already. What do you mean by that? I used to front a punk band way back when, but believe it or not, I spent a pretty good chunk of my life on stage. Whenever we weren't playing, I was living up to our fans' expectations, spouting off, getting into fights, getting drunk, getting laid. Not a bad life, all things considered. Wait a second. You can sing? I was like, how did you do fronting a band and running? How did you go from fronting a band to running the Shadows? It wasn't as big a leap as you think. I already had a healthy disrespect for authority, and I had the magic to back it up. One nice thing about shamanism, as long as you keep your idol happy, it doesn't matter what else you do. The Dragon Slayer chose me to be his servant, and as long as I was scrapping with someone bigger than me, he didn't much care whether I did it on stage or in the shadows. So tell me about the Dragon Slayer. He shrugs. Not much to tell. He chose me when I was just a kid. I could always feel him in my heart. Goaded me to laugh louder, hit harder, get rowdier than the rest. Of course, my family didn't understand, but the hell with them, I thought. I knew that I was destined for greater things. So I listened to him, and I cracked the skulls of a lot of bad people. He saw this and was pleased and rewarded me with magic. And I used that magic to crack bigger, thicker skulls, and so on. He shrugs. It's a simple life, but a good one. Hey, wait a minute. You can sing? He regards you with a critical eye. I was the front man up for a punk band, boss. Fuck no, I can't sing. He grins, but I wasn't half bad at riling up a crowd. Alright, what was the band called? Maybe I'd heard of it. Oh, I doubt it, boss. We never really got any airplay. Come on, Dietrich, tell me. Alright. Come on, since when did airplay have to do anything with good music? Fair point, boss. All right, I'll tell you. The band was called Messerkampf, spelled just like it sounds, in a big capital letters with an exclamation point. We weren't a big act or anything. We sold a few records here and there, toured around Europe. Same story you'll hear from a bunch of other washed-up relics, I'm sure. We had a decent following in England, and we holed up in London from 31 to 36. Spent most of our time slumming it around the East End, and picked up another cockney to irritate the folks back home. He shakes his head. Truth be told, that whole chapter of my life is a bit of a blur. We didn't do it for the fans or the fame, and we sure as hell didn't care about the money. All that mattered to us was staying young and drunk and angry. He takes a moment to examine his gnarled hands, a sad smile on his face. We managed the second too. Good God, where has the time gone? Dietrich takes himself from his reverie and looks back at you. That familiar easy grin returns to his face. Well, anyway, boss, everything ends eventually, and I washed my hands of all of this years ago. So let's change the subject if you don't mind. So long, Dietrich. He nods at you. Take it easy, boss. I like the exposition of my team. I really enjoy finding out the intricacies of each individual character. And I do like exploring these too, because from what I remember on one of my playthroughs is that if you actually can navigate the relationships right, you can actually unlock side missions to do with said characters. Now, not all of them have side missions, to my recollection, so if I'm not mistaken, I think Dietrich is one that does not have a side mission. That may have been something that's been changed in the director's cut version of this game. I'm not entirely sure, but hopefully we get to find out in this Let's Play. But I know it's been mostly text-heavy. This game is a very text-heavy game, so I know the fights will be, I don't want to say few and far between, but with the amount of text and exploring that I do in these games, we're going to run into stints like this. So for those that are actually still on the channel, still watching this Let's Play, I appreciate it. This is actually one of these Shadowrun games are actually one of my favorites. I've always been a fan of the IP and even just the storyline in general. And I've seen other Let's Plays of this game on PC, and I've seen those playthroughs have done fairly well. So I'm hoping at least I can reach some of my niche nerds with this one. So, but I digress. So let me go ahead and knock this one out here for the night. Thank you everybody for watching. I'm Team Bravo 615. It's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun. And I will see you on the next video. Bye bye.